Hi, my name's Richie Shaw. I'm from Sointula, British Columbia. I've been fishing halibut for the last 36 years. Some of the problems we had back in the day were the fisheries were basically derby fisheries, where the fishermen were allowed a certain amount of days to go out. So they would set as much gear as they could and they would start hauling their gear. And if the weather got sour, they would keep hauling until they absolutely had to go in or until their boats sunk. We were always going over the amount that we were allotted for the year. The quality of the fish that was brought into the docks was sometimes suspect. Not a great way to manage a fishery. We came up with a new program, and it was to give the boats individual transferable quotas. When we went to that system, the vessels were now allowed to catch their fish from March till November, and they would go out when the weather suited them to catch their fish. So it improved the safety for the crew incredibly, and the quality of the fish came way up. Today we've got validators at the dock that weigh and count every fish that comes off the boat. That made it so we knew nobody was going over. Today when we're catching fish and bringing it aboard, number one, we're not doing it as fast as the old days in that we aren't trying to catch as much fish as we can in a short period of time. The way that it's looked after now is just so far ahead of how it used to be. There's just no comparison. I think we've been at the head of the pack for a long time as far as being a fishery that's been proactive, and we know that we have to keep going. We can't just go with what we have now and say, that's it. We've done all we need to do. Now we can just carry on. We're not looking at that. We're looking at what can we do next to make this fishery better. What we're seeing lately is just incredible. Like, we're having fisheries that I've never seen before. And all I see is it getting better. And yes, definitely it's going to be sustainable for years. If people keep up the practices that we're doing now, this is going to be a very long-lived fishery.